Welcome to the coffee club. We hoist our cups and then glug glug. A finer group of friends you will not meet. Coffee Club.
Oh boy. Friday morning, February 18th, 2022 with Jesse, Josh, and a group of friends in the studio here today, making some new friends too, which is nice. And we are drinking some new coffee today.
I could say we made best friends with a coffee company.
We did. Rocky Mountain Coffee Roastery, Rocky Mountain Roastery out of Durango, Colorado. Yep. Is that where they're from?
They roast their bean at 7,900 feet.
Yeah. And the way I understand it is they actually have a big discount code going this week for all of our listeners if you want to go to their website.
Yes. SNOOZEBUSTER 25 will get you 25% off a bag of coffee.
Yeah. Don't forget the SNOOZEBUSTERs.
Yes, SNOOZEBUSTERs 25.
Okay.
They're the masters of the dark roast.
Mm-hmm. What are we drinking today?
This is the, I believe, the Guatemalan.
Sweet and caramely, clean, medium body, high mountain roasted. And, yeah, it was pretty good.
Sounds like your dream date, right?
I suppose. So, let's do introductions first. I want to welcome our guests. We have Troy Bruntz from the hospital and Dr. Zeiler, Dr. Jacob Zeiler. Is that correct?
That's correct. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, welcome. First time on the radio here. Give us some of your backstory. Where are you from?
Well, I'm originally kind of a Yankee in a lot of ways, with mixed up with a little bit of country. So I was born and raised in Frederick, Maryland, and as well as East Tennessee. And then after some time in the Army, I've just slowly been progressing my way more out west each time I move.
Yeah.
Most recently moved from Fort Worth in McCook area.
And so, Troy, a pretty good deal to be able to get this guy out here, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I was just telling him I don't go a day without somebody telling me how happy they are we got him here. So, and earlier I was...
You're not paying people to say that, are you?
So.
Every day.
No, I've been hearing just excellent things from our staff and even from the community, and I was kind of joking earlier. I don't know how many people use our ER that it's already a buzz in the community, but our staff definitely say stuff constantly. So.
All right. We'll talk a little bit more about you and your position, what you do. Get through the rest of the introductions here. Tucker, he sent me a text last night, said you'd make it to the show. We appreciate that. Where you been the last few weeks, huh?
I've also been in Fort Worth. I at horse show, visited TCU, just kind of all over. And then so we just got back Wednesday afternoon.
Okay. All right. And then we have Tyler Cappel, who is running for the 38 legislative seats of the state of Nebraska, and that now encompasses McCook, doesn't it?
Yeah, it includes all of Red Willow County, Furnace County, and Harlan County.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, so you're from the Arapahoe area?
Yep, I live in Arapahoe with my wife and 3 kids. Grew up in Holdridge, which is also in District 38, so
okay.
Have the opportunity to represent people out there as well.
All right, so we'll talk a little bit with you here in a minute. Colt, we're going to pass on over to here. Let you do introductions here. You brought up, it's Bring a Friend Day. I didn't know.
It's Bring a Best Friend Day.
Oh.
I am also paid to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought my lovely wife, Sarah, today. She wanted to come have the amazing coffee and experience the show, so she's here.
All right. Well, Sarah, this is the first time into Coffee Club, so the rules are on the wall there. Hopefully you've read those. But you participate in the show quite a bit.
I try to, yes. Our kids love watching it, too. Usually they're late for the bus because we're watching Coffee Club, so.
That's all right. Well, welcome. Glad you're here today. All right?
Well, where's the kids today? Like, did you drop them off at school early?
No, we took them to the train station. So we're surprised we didn't see you there.
You gotta be careful, sir. You might have a lawsuit on your hands after that one.
Yeah.
Thank goodness Nick's not here. He's in Grand Island.
He's in Grand Island at a cheerleading competition.
Yeah. I didn't think they would let people his age compete, but no, it's for the kiddos.
He promised he would put on a mini skirt, and they were like, okay, fine.
Ew. So there's introductions here for today. Let's talk with Dr. Zeiler first. And so what is it that you're responsible for here at Community Hospital in McCook?
My primary responsibility is overall just the ER. Generally, I work night shifts Monday through Thursday and then pick up extra shifts as I'm needed. That basically just includes seeing absolutely everybody that walks into the door and doing the best I can for them and getting them, if it's something that I can't immediately help, getting them to the right people to help, and ultimately just ensuring their overall safety, just in their personal health and in the community.
For the people that have not been to the ER yet, which is like everybody in this room except for cold. So when people come in, what's the process? I mean, you either walk through the door, somebody drives you up there. What happens?
It kind of depends. If ultimately there's a process, what we call triage, which basically means, okay, just how immediate is your need of services. If we can, we like to get a lot of history, if possible, first before you come in there, why you're there, what you're feeling, things of that nature, which is what our great nurses really do handle well. But sometimes you come in and you can't tell us anything, you're in a really bad state, and then we're just on you as quickly as possible to try to stabilize you and get you back to normal as quickly as possible. Ultimately, if you come in, if you walk in through the front door, there will be a process where you check in, nurses will talk to you, and they'll do their initial checks, and then you'll come to me.
Okay.
I got a question.
Sir.
So is Grey's Anatomy real? Because they don't do any of that you just said.
I will kindly say it is based on reality.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? I think my wife's listening. Based on reality.
Yeah. Is Hans Zimmer in the back providing a musical score to make sure that, in the dramatic parts, we have appropriate music to go with it? No. It's probably a weird deal seeing all these medical dramas because...
Yeah, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
That's not how you put it in a pit line.
So sometimes the medical accuracy is a little different than what I would do.
Yeah. For you made a comment earlier that obviously his staff is also a very big part of what the entire operation is. So what does it take to put together a crew for our ER?
Well, quite a few people, that's for sure. And I think as Dr. Zeiler's probably already seen, depending on the night, we're pulling people from the floor to help out in the ER. We're calling people in. But it can take quite a few nurses. We have the EMTs in there. And then just trying to, when you come in the door as opposed to coming out of a rig, you're going to be met by our registration people that sometimes have a really difficult job because they're not medical, but they have to try to make sure that our rules are followed and all of that, and it gets difficult. So
some of those rules are obviously your rules, but some of those rules are rules placed upon you too. So
they have been, for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Good times.
Very diplomatic answer right there.
Right.
It's good.
So it has created confusion and difficulty for sure, and frustration with those in the community when they are used to being able to come in and wait in the waiting room. There were times over the last couple of years when we wouldn't let anybody wait in the waiting room, and I guess the answer was to make them stand in the snow outside. I'm not real sure what the government planned there, but it was what we were doing for quite a while. That isn't necessarily the case today.
Yeah. Yep. So what would you like people to know about Dr. Zeiler and what opportunity he brings to the table here?
Well, we have great providers, as you know. Hopefully you all have a doctor. Yeah. And that we have great docs that already are in the ER, but we haven't had somebody who's just their experience, their training to this point spent all ER, and that's what they do 100% of the time. And we're looking forward to what the experience he's had. Some of the stories I've already heard him talk about as we've been interviewing him been quite interesting. But I think it gives us an opportunity to up our game quite a bit. And we haven't had a medical director for the ER before, and we're thinking sometime here shortly that's going to be the case with Dr. Zeiler. So.
All right. Well, welcome to the community.
Thank you.
We're the radio show we'd like you to listen to all the time.
Certainly.
Coyote Country, so that'd be good. So I do want to talk a little bit with Tyler here, who is running for the legislative seat here in southwest Nebraska. That does include Red Willow County. So I guess tell us a little bit about yourself and what made you decide to run for Nebraska State Legislature.
Well, I'm a personal trainer, business owner in Arapahoe. My wife is a chiropractor. That's just briefly a bit about me. I'm also a baseball coach and and I'm going to be coaching Legion baseball this summer for Arapahoe and Cambridge. We're starting up a new
That's a
team
busy
there.
year.
So, yeah, pretty excited for that. But no, I've over the last probably 4 or 5 years, kind of really just kind of dove into politics. Wasn't really something I paid attention to most of my life, but I just see, politics as being ever increasingly polarizing. It breaks apart families and friendships. So I really want to get, I'm a very limited government person. I consider myself a constitutional conservative. So fiscally conservative, especially is a huge thing for me. Basically, I just want to limit government power. I want people to have control over their own lives, their own finances, get government out of people's pocketbooks, that sort of thing.
There you go. If folks would like to learn more about where you stand on different issues and things, I assume you have a website, Facebook page. What's the best way to reach out?
Yeah,
and learn?
my Facebook page is just Tyler Cappel for Legislature. I have a website. It's www.tylercappelforlegislature.com.
Okay.
I'm also doing a meet and greet over at Taste of Texas today from 11 to 1. So people can feel free to stop by there, and we can dive more into my policies.
Good choice. I like it.
And what was your thoughts when you found out when they did the redistricting and you seen Red Willow County added to that area? Because it grew significantly from District 38.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed because I had announced that I was going to run in District 44. But with the change, it kind of shook things up for a while. But, it added my hometown of Holdridge in there into my district. So,
Not all bad.
It kind of changed things up a bit. But, I'll just roll with it. So
There you go. Again, so District 38, if you'd like to learn more, be over there at Taste Texas today from 11 till
1.
11 till 1.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for being here for today's Coffee Club. The time has come, Kenna. It is time for our weekend poll here today. One of our first topics for Coffee Club today. So we will roll with that. What do you got?
Do you prefer drinking out of a coffee cup or a coffee thermos?
Today's coffee is being brought to you by Rocky Mountain Roastery. You can go online. They got a 25% discount code right now. RockyMountainRoastery.com. Okay, we're drinking the Guatemalan. What are some of the other flavors that we got?
Oh, gosh. All right. I'm only a cup of coffee in. Let's go.
Yeah.
We got the 25th anniversary blend.
Yes.
And then we have the Dougie Fresh blend.
Uh-huh.
And then there is the totally wired.
Totally wired. We've been giving them away all week,
Yeah,
so we should probably give away a bag right now.
We should probably give a bag away. I think we should give a bag away on the phone.
And on the air?
And what?
We're on the air.
We're on the air
That's
right
what
now.
he means by phone.
Yes, but I mean
on the phone. And then we should give somebody in here a chance to win a bag.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since they woke up early, skipping school, some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Tucker's.
You're kind of like a banker. You don't have to go to work or school ever.
He loves to give away other people's stuff. Okay, on the phone, 345-5598.
Kenna, what number do you want?
Yeah.
2.
2. Caller number 2.
Call number 2, 345-5598. We'll win a bag of coffee. Okay.
And then in here, it's the fight to the death.
Hey, Tucker,
Simple.
you want to tell these people they didn't win?
Yeah, Tucker. Tell them, sorry, you lose. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
That's caller number 1, so you got to tell them.
So you got to tell them they lost.
Sorry, you gotta tell me you lost.
This is what we do for fun at the radio station. All right, and then we'll give one away on our Facebook Live, so you can do that. Let's have somebody type in Rocky Mountain Roastery, and we'll pick one of them.
All right.
There you go.
So what about you want to do for the people in here? In the room.
In the room?
We're going to give a
They
bag
have
away
to
to
do
somebody.
the little teapot dance.
We've already done that.
Nope, because you made me do it. It's time to do it for somebody else. Or the chicken dance.
Who wants to do the chicken dance? Nobody.
Sure
See, nobody
that
wants to do that.
Can you shoulder raise
I didn't
that
want to
high?
do the little tea dance.
Yeah. See, my shoulder's not ready for the deck dance. For a chicken dance. Or any dance for that matter.
What's a TikTok dance, you know?
What?
A TikTok dance.
I don't TikTok.
Gotta get with the times.
I'm way behind.
We will have trivia later in the hour. Chance for
Whoever
you
can
guys
answer
to
the
win.
trivia will have a chance to win it.
So our question is thermos or coffee cup?
Okay, so what's a thermos? Is this water bottle of Josh's? Is that a thermos?
Yeah, technically, but like I think of the thermos that you drink out of as like one that has a
Cap, like
a
the
cap
giant
that you
thermos.
Okay, cap thermos.
Yeah, like this right here.
Definitely going to be a cup because if you're drinking out of a coffee cup, there's a good chance somebody's pouring it for you.
That's a really good
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's why he's the CEO.
Yeah. Dr. Zeiler, for coffee, do you prefer the coffee cup or a thermos?
I'm definitely a cup guy.
Cup
Absolutely.
guy.
I love being able to hold it in both hands and get the warmth emanating from the cup.
Yeah. I'm a special person in that my coffee, my regular everyday coffee thing, does not actually have a handle. I'm handleless. Josh.
I got a handle.
He's got to have a handle.
I got a handle on the show. You're kind of just out there.
And then today I have an insulator for my coffee mug, which worked out pretty good. This is from the Rocky Mountain Roastery. Colt's sporting one of those over there too. So you got to have the coffee cup. All right. What did you say, Tucker?
I'm cup too.
You're a cup. All right. Tyler, which do you prefer for our weekend poll here?
I prefer a cup.
Cup. All right.
It's definitely the cup because I like my tongue.
Yeah.
And, 2 hours later when I go to take a drink out of my coffee, I don't like that it's still burning my face on.
Yeah.
I want just the cup.
All right, Colt.
Yeah, probably just a cup. The thermos is bulky and, I mean, it's good to have around, but like Troy said, somebody's filling that cup for you. So,
Who fills your cup at the fire station?
well, I kind of have to do it on my own.
See?
You're drinking
but the-
Folgers over there
you
anyway.
figured-
Oh, I know.
You figured the police officers would do that for you.
Well, we're putting in a new policy to get them to. We just hit a little button and it like to put the light on downstairs, and that's the coffee light. Yeah, we gotta go upstairs.
That'd be great.
Let me know how that works out.
Yeah, it's not gonna work at all.
All right, Kenna, coffee cup or a thermos? What's for you?
Coffee cup.
Okay. I'm weird because yes, I have both. I have the coffee cup and we have a thermos in studio that
That's
we keep. Yeah, so we keep
Only strictly on lazy, because we don't want to have to get up and go get more coffee. It's not the fact that we enjoy the thermos.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink out. I don't drink out
Yeah.
of the thermos.
No.
But if you look on the inside of this,
It's
Don't look
growing.
on the
It's
inside of
growing a
no,
new
no, no,
animal.
no. It's how do I put this?
Lots of flavor.
It's seasoned, residual flavor. That's what it is.
You don't wash the coffee cups.
Patina.
Yeah, when you open the lid and it screams at you, there's something wrong.
Are you nervous, Dr. Seiler?
Not at all, sir.
Okay.
He's just
I
like,
can treat this.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure they call that an immunity builder.
Immunity builder. I like that, Sarah. That's good. That's good. Breakfast bingo, our next topic on Coffee Club today. You get 5 questions, and the answer to the first one is with the letter B, a word with the letter B. The answer to the second one is I-N-G-O. So bingo, okay? So our question is, and you got to shout it out because Josh is fast. Home of the infamous Tea Party.
Boston.
Boston. Next. The country that Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes
Ireland.
married in. No.
Okay.
huh?
Indonesia.
Thinking it's Israel.
Yeah, Israel.
No. The country that Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes got married in.
Iraq.
No.
Iran.
Iran.
Iceland.
It's not Iceland.
I fell.
What is that?
It's not India.
If you guys don't get this, I'm going to give you the boot.
Das
Italy.
Boot.
Italy. Who said it?
Italy.
Italy. Back in the back. Very good.
Probably makes some sense.
What happens in the most famous cities stays there?
Okay, that's Vegas. So, and the next letter is in. So Nevada.
Very good. Where Atlanta is.
Georgia.
Georgia.
It's in the bottom of the sea somewhere.
No.
The lost city of Atlanta. Oh, that's Atlantis.
And
More coffee, Josh.
And a Canadian province.
Ottawa.
Oh, I was. Dang it.
No.
It's not
What
Ottawa.
did you say?
Ontario? Ottawa?
Ontario.
Well, he called it.
He called it? All right. Well, okay, you guys did pretty good. That was nice for something good and new.
Do we have another one of those?
See, it always confuses me because it has nothing to do with breakfast at all. Except for the fact that you say it's breakfast bingo.
It's in the morning.
But it doesn't matter. There's no breakfast. Like,
Yeah, I thought the first time I
So
thought
the
it was
B
gonna
would be
breakfast foods.
bagel.
I thought I was going to be shouting out breakfast foods with a B.
Right.
Like,
So what would the I be if it was breakfast?
Ice.
Iced coffee?
iced coffee,
Okay. Well, I'll play along. What's the N?
iced donut. And
We're on in.
We're on N.
the N?
Yeah.
Nepal oranges. Or Naples oranges.
Okay. And then G.
Gravy.
Oh, I love gravy.
Gotta have gravy.
Grits?
And then O.
Omelet.
Yeah, we already kind of did.
Omelet?
Omelet.
Omelet. Good job, Colt.
Man.
Create new
I'm
games
kind
all
of a
the
food
time.
guy.
All right, Colt, because you played well on that one. I got you a
Yes, sir.
$10 gift certificate to Ed's Place here in town. There you go.
No joke.
No joke.
Heck yeah.
Have you been to Ed's Place?
No, but I want to.
Definitely do.
They're on West 3rd, and you can get all those yummy goodness things that you just talked about, especially the pancakes. They're delicious.
Pancakes are good.
Spy the lie. Next
Going
on
on a date.
our coffee club this morning, I'm going to give you 3 stats. One of them is a lie. Okay, and you tell me which one. Chocolate milk was invented in Jamaica.
Yes.
The starting salary for the average professional sports mascot is over $60,000 a year.
I'm changing professions.
I really hope that's not true.
And the U.S. has had just one president who was divorced.
That's false.
Which one's the lie?
The last one.
Make it one.
What's everybody in the back saying? Go ahead, grab a mic.
The first one, number 1.
They're saying number 1, the chocolate milk was invented in Jamaica.
No, that's true.
Okay,
I think Reagan can't be the only president that had been.
No,
No,
there's
Donald
no
Trump.
way.
is Trump and
Yeah.
Reagan.
Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. There was your lie.
Oh, number 3.
Good job. All right, spy the lie 2. One of these 3 is an untruth. They didn't tell me the answer on this one.
Oh my gosh, we'll guess it. We know
okay.
it.
I think it costs $50,000 to get on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Truth or lie?
You got to pay to do that?
Second stat: the Quaker Man mascot on the Quaker Oats logo. His name was Larry.
I'm going to go with the lie.
You can't have somebody that distinguished and name him Larry. Come on.
You can though.
Come on, the cable guy isn't going to be.
Yeah, right. In Europe, petrified mushrooms are as valuable as diamonds.
That can't be true. Petrified mushroom?
Petrified mushrooms in Europe.
So the Quaker man, his name is actually Larry.
So a petrified, why would it only be worth diamond value in Europe? I mean, are they that stupid?
Yes, that's the lie. In Europe, the petrified mushrooms are as valuable as the diamonds. There's your spy the lie.
That's a good thing Nick the Cop is in Grand Island if we're talking about mushrooms.
Why?
He's a
They're
connoisseur.
psychedelic.
Really?
I don't think he's a connoisseur.
Next topic on our coffee club this morning, and this is a fun one. This is a Super Bowl quiz 1 week later. How many of you guys watched the Super Bowl? Okay. How many of you paid attention to the commercials a little bit? One person. That is
bit. Yeah, I
not going to help
tried.
us. Because this is actually a little stab at people that spend a ton of money for one commercial. We in radio, we believe in the frequency of commercials. The more times you play that commercial, the more effective it is. So I'm going to tell you the star, and you tell me what was being advertised. Okay?
Okay.
So Dolly Parton with her phone.
T-Mobile. She was also with Miley Cyrus as well.
Okay, so you got that one. What about Larry David taking us through his historical inventions?
No, I don't know.
Nope.
Anybody? Anybody?
It's a
Cryptocurrency. Okay. Can you tell me which one it is? It's one called FTX.
Yep,
Okay.
never heard of it.
Zendaya selling seashells by the seashore.
Oh.
Spider-Man.
No.
It was
What
like
was
air
it?
fresh or something weird. It was-
This was one of my favorite commercials just because I love Zendaya though. Oh man. Oh, it's killing me.
I don't remember it at
Was it
all.
socks?
It was not socks. It was Squarespace.
Square.
Okay. Next on our list here, Lindsay Lohan and William Shatner.
Rehab.
No, Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness. She's all over my Snapchat right now still, too. So that's not a commercial. That was a one and done.
Okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
BMW.
Yes, as Zeus.
Wow.
Quick fire right there.
That was good. Ewan McGregor talking about stuff.
Stuff.
Please use that in a sentence.
I believe that was a crypto commercial.
No. It was actually Expedia.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Crazy Eye Guy. I can't pronounce his last name. Steve Buscemi. Is that how it is?
Buscemi?
Is that right? Okay.
Yep.
He and Serena Williams. They were advertising something. What was it?
I remember that commercial, but I don't know
the
what it
TV, like the same one.
Was it Direct TV?
No. All right, Colt. What do you think? Yeah, I can't get you there. Grab the mic there. What were you thinking it was?
It's something. Josh is right. It's something to do with the TV thing, like some TV provider, isn't it?
Nope.
She hidden.
Nope, it was adult beverage, Michelob Ultra.
Oh, Michelob Ultra.
Mm-hmm. And then the last one here on my list is Gwyneth Paltrow, Jennifer Coolidge, and Trevor Noah. What were they confused by? They were all confused by one thing.
A talking dog.
No. There was the ghost. That was good. But no, that was the Uber Eats. When they started eating all the
They were eating lipstick. And
That was a good
Tastes
commercial.
purple.
Out of all the commercials on the Super Bowl this year, the one that I thought that was the most ingenious out of all of them was the bouncing QR code.
Oh my God, that's the most pointless one. I was like, it was just sitting there and it wouldn't go away. And I was like, okay, so I scanned it and it was for
Everybody
Bitcoin.
did. Yes.
And I was like, this
Coinbase.
was ridiculous. I was like, and it never went away.
yeah, it was there long enough for somebody like me to actually figure out how to get my camera to work on my phone.
It was the longest 30 seconds
That's
of
it.
my life.
That's a
That was
gamble
the
of $6
refill
million.
plate of wings at that point.
There was what?
Oh, let's just go get more wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause for a break.
Yeah, how did the wings turn out?
They were good. We actually, I think they ended up doing most of the 60 pounds or whatever.
Oh my gosh, you guys got it.
I think
so
I guess we
rich.
did 30 pounds, but we did some on the grill, some on the smoker.
So you had 60
on the fire.
pounds at $14 a pound.
Well, there was a fundraiser. Weren't you part of that?
No, I was not part
Oh yeah,
of the fundraiser.
we had a fundraiser first to feed, feed the handicap over here.
So let me take us to the next subject here. The DeLorean is back. First of all, Tucker, are you old enough to know when I say DeLorean what I'm talking about?
Time machine from Back to the Future.
Time machine from Back to the Future. Yes, it is.
It was also a car.
It was.
It
For
was.
2 years. For 2 years, it was a car. Well, they come up with a new DeLorean. It's back. It's all electric. My question is, are you in?
Okay, but didn't electricity charge it for it to go back to the future?
That's exactly the conversation we were having about this.
Really?
So then,
It's always been electric.
Whatever gigawatts or whatever. I mean,
yeah.
1.21 gigawatts.
1.2. Okay.
Got a flux capacitor
Flux
over there,
capacitor.
too? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on one in my garage.
AutoZone actually has that part. You can buy it there. It's a phone charger. I kid you not.
I must have it.
Yes.
No, but if you think about it, it was that, and then in the next one, it actually ran off of garbage.
Yeah, Mr.
A little
Fusion.
banana peel and some Miller Lite. Which is honestly more efficient.
So the big thing about the car was, at that time it had the doors that raise up and all that. So my question is, are you in? What do you think, Troy?
Well, I tried to look and see what this was going to look like, and I couldn't find an image of what it was actually going to look like. So I don't know. I assume it'll be stainless steel, but I probably still would go with the Mercedes EQS if somebody was handing out cars.
Yeah. Yeah. Tyler, how about you, buddy? What say you? The DeLorean?
Well, probably not, because around here there's nowhere to charge it. So except for your house. So
we don't have a big clock.
Yeah. We don't have a big clock. we don't like people running lines across intersections, especially if the hook and then there's fire in the street. The cold gets called out.
Who would be Doc?
Out of this group here,
No, I don't think out of this group.
who would be Doc?
Just out of, I mean, we all know pretty much everybody I'm a cook.
Okay, all right, I'll play the game. Who would be Doc?
My first guess instantly is you.
Why? Why am I Doc?
Because you just, in the future, I just feel like you're going to be that creepy, weird,
Mad scientist?
because you're always like, hey, come to my garage.
I know I'm not going to have the hair for it. That's for sure.
Because all your other, experiments have pretty much.
So let me guess, you're Marty?
I'm Marty?
Yeah?
No, I'd be more like the guy that stole the sports.
You're
betting
Marty?
book.
You've got a thing for your mom?
Joshua Anthony Kingport, stop.
I do not have a thing for my mother.
Oh, boy.
I feel like I'm the guy that stole the sports book. Is Biff?
Biff. Yeah. He's the bad guy.
I know.
You're not the bad guy. You don't got a bad guy bone in your body.
I do.
Next topic for our coffee club. This is another fun one. I sent out this to everybody yesterday, asking what character do you mostly identify from Winnie the Pooh? Who actually took the time to go look up all the characters?
Oh, I didn't.
Okay.
I just knew mine instantly.
You knew
I
yours?
knew mine instantly.
Well, the thing is, if you look at Winnie the Pooh, the story behind it is basically every character is in Winnie the Pooh. There's all the different anxieties and disorders and this and that and everything else. But the point of it is that together, collectively as a group, they work well together and life goes on. Okay? So, if we go through that, let me see if I can pull all these here so you guys have the answers of what it was. So, like Winnie the Pooh, he's addicted to honey. He has the eating disorder. Piglet is the anxiety. Then you have Eeyore's depression, Owl, dyslexia, and short-term memory. Tigger, ADHD. Rabbit, OCD, or CDO, and alphabetized like it should be. Kanga has social anxiety, and Roo has kind of an autism. Christopher Robin has schizophrenia, so with his friends appearing depending on his mood. So all of those put together, and to put a fun and neat spin on this, we'll run around the room. Who do you most identify with? Tucker, you can start.
Definitely Eeyore, not because I'm secretly depressed, but because there are times where I will just like disappear and not want to deal with people for that day. And that's definitely how he was in that show. He'd just walk off to his thistle patch.
Yeah. All right, Tyler, who do you feel like you identify well
Probably
with?
the owl, actually. I tend to talk in long tangents and go off topic, and sometimes people don't understand what I'm saying because I'll just go on and on.
Yeah. Sarah, how about you? Which one do you think you identify with?
Definitely the rabbit.
You're the rabbit?
Definitely rabbit.
Very OCD-ish?
Very
Yeah.
OCD-ish.
All right.
Yes, there is a place for everything. It stays in place.
All right, Colt.
I'm a little nervous to answer this question,
Okay.
but I think I'm all of them
Okay. All right.
because I definitely have an eating disorder.
Here.
Little pudgy. Yeah, I think just all of them. Can we just come up with a name for all of them? Put their names together and come up with a new name?
I
I'm
suppose it's the cast of Winnie the Pooh. So, Dr. Zeiler.
Oh, I'm definitely Tigger, especially when things get moving. I'm just bouncing all over the place and can't keep my mind on anything. Thank God for my nurses and my RTs and everybody, because I wouldn't be able to do my job without them. I forget myself.
All right. And Troy, what would you say?
I came in here thinking Tigger, but now that you mentioned the owl and definitely no way around that one. I think mine's short and long-term memory, but definitely talk a lot about things nobody really wants to listen to.
Yep. And I can't think of any owl and not think of the one that's eating a lollipop.
I want to know so bad how many licks it takes to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop, but I'm not that patient.
I was going to say, we could do that for a coffee club. Start you at the beginning of the coffee club sometime and
I
just
got
see.
to 265 and then I had to stop.
You tried it. All right.
You've actually done this?
No, I finally did it because I just got so tired.
That was the joke in the marketing campaign. I mean, nobody gets that. I mean, you get to that place and you know there's a Tootsie Roll in there. Josh, which character are you?
Oh, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Yeah. I'm probably a mix between Tigger, Rabbit, and Christopher Robin.
You don't have.
I am. I'm serious.
Just because you wear many hats doesn't make you.
Well, because my friends show up at times when I need them. So that's right. Right?
Yeah, I mean, if you called me, I'd probably show up somewhere.
I'm sure you would.
All you just got to say is, one, there's coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And two, there's a cheeseburger. So that.
With occasional bacon. So I want to go back to the point that, Winnie the Pooh looks at it. You see all the different disorders. And let's be honest, all of us has something going on, but together as a group, we work together well. So there you go. I appreciate that. Thanks for being vulnerable, everybody. We really do.
Well, gee, thanks
Like
for
that.
asking me, Jessica. I was on the phone dealing with people.
She feels a lot like Eeyore right now.
No, you know what? You don't deserve to know.
Oh, you're going to pull that card.
Yep.
Josh, you ask her. Maybe she'll talk to you.
Nope.
Which one?
Hey, Kenna, which Winnie the Pooh character do you identify with the most?
About Eeyore.
Probably Eeyore.
Eeyore, yeah. Very much so, Eeyore.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, I've hid out in my house for 2 straight days and not left before.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
That's okay.
It's not called house arrest. It's just called I can't leave my bed because there's no motivation there.
Yeah. Our coffee club sponsor today is Rocky Mountain Roastery, and we have another one of those to give away. And I've got a brain crusher for you. And if somebody in the room gets it, then we will give them a bag of coffee.
Am I allowed to participate and win this bag of coffee as well?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Everybody's able. And it's a bag of coffee. There's some out on the front there that we're using for the giveaways. RockyMountainRoastery.com. 25% discount on your orders today if you use code SNOOZEBUSTERS25. So on our Brain Crusher, here it is. Raise your hand to be considered. A murderer is condemned to death. And he has to choose between 3 rooms, the first of which is a raging fire. The second is full of assassins with loaded guns. And the third room is full of lions that haven't eaten in like 3 years. Which room is safest?
The fire.
The guns.
Yeah. Raise your hand.
You didn't raise your hand. The
No,
fire.
The fire. No. All right, Dr. Zeiler was next.
I would go with the room full of assassins.
Nope. You die there. Colt, you already won. You can't win. You're out. And people are able on. All right, Tucker, what do you got?
Is it the Lions?
Well, it is the Lions, but that was the only one left. Now you got to tell me why.
Because the Lions are more scared of you than they.
I'm sorry, get a little closer to that mic there.
The Lions are like more scared of you than you're scared of them.
No. Sarah, for the win.
They haven't ate for 3 years. They're probably dead.
There you go. There's our win.
Wow. I missed that whole part of they haven't ate for 3 years.
That's right. You got to pay attention. They haven't eaten for 3 years, so yes.
Didn't you say they were hungry lions?
I said a room full of lions that haven't eaten in like 3 years.
I heard the word hungry.
assumed
I
they
heard
were
the word hungry.
Okay. Because I figured you couldn't be hungry and dead.
We can go back and watch the tape.
That's the problem about doing this Facebook Lives. You can go back and
Because
watch.
he's been known to add words.
I have?
Yes.
So you're just filing a protest?
Yes.
Where we're at here?
Is that formal protest?
Are you throwing the challenge flag?
Oh, that's the last thing we need is to let people throw things in here. We play that game. Sarah, if you would like to go and pick your bag of coffee and then come in and show us which one you grabbed. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Also, there is a dad tax on that, so we actually take.
We're probably gonna brew a little bit of that from you. So there's your
Pretty sure she had this picked out the minute she walked in the door, too.
brain teaser for
the
today.
Dougie Fresh, probably.
I thought we'd have time for this. This is one more that we've got today, one more topic. And what is the weirdest thing that has ever been stolen from you? It could be stolen from you, your house, your garage, or whatever. Dr. Zeiler, I'll let you go first.
I'd have to say the weirdest thing that was ever been stolen from me was my toilet paper. And
Hey, it was a rough year last year.
We're still only working with 2-ply here.
Yeah. Do tell. What's the? And do you know the culprit?
No, I have no clue. I had just moved into my apartment in Fort Worth I guess approximately a year ago. And I had stocked it completely. There was this set sitting on the dash, and I was going back in to move in, and literally in the process of moving in and out of my apartment just from the parking deck, they took the toilet paper. I have no idea. It had to have been one of my neighbors, I guess.
It was a scary time. All right, Troy, how about you?
So years ago, I was in Memphis, and we were downtown by Beale Street in a parking lot right next to the police station. And when we came back from walking around on Beale Street, my back window had been broken, and we're like, oh, bummer. And we look in, and what they stole was a bag that you put CDs in back when you used to use those. And
like a compact disc?
Compact disc. And but there were no CDs in the bag. It was empty. And the funny thing was, right next to it was the actual portable CD player, which back then was kind of a big deal. And left that, but took the empty bag.
Yeah. Wow. Josh, how about you?
Can I do the weirdest thing I've stolen?
Sure. Flip it on us. That's fine. All right, go ahead.
I know Sarah Rowe is going to get mad.
Oh, no.
But I have a collection. I got a 12-piece set of Pizza Hut cups.
Let's go south.
So that's probably the weirdest thing. The thing that see, somebody here at work stole my jumper cables out of my car.
Seth Baumert?
I don't think it was Seth, because his are red.
Yeah.
Mine were white and black. I'm pretty sure it was somebody that jumped off the train, because every once in a while you can catch people jumping off the train here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody stole my jumper cables.
So what's your hypothesis on what they intended to use those for if they jumped off a train?
I don't know, because so they stole that, and then they also stole, like, I have my barbecue stuff in there, and I have a wooden spoon in there, and they stole my wooden spoon. So I guess that's pretty weird. Wow. My jumper cables and wooden spoon, which is my favorite wooden spoon, too.
All right.
Real quick.
Colt, you got one?
I got one, and then I got to head off.
Go save lives.
Yeah. Bring some more work to Dr. Z here. So I had a camping chair, one of those reclining Cabela's camping chairs.
Oh, yeah.
We were at the tailgate in the Husker game one time. Or I guess this was last season. And in the mix of people leaving the stadium and going to back to their cars, we were still tailgating. And somebody just walked right by and walked off with my nice Cabela's camping chair. I had no idea until the next morning, because we had our camper there. So until the next morning when I got up, I'm like, that's gone. Wonderful.
I had my Cabela's cooler taken.
Oh, see, that's not nice.
From my car.
And I have one more thing before I leave. Alexa, order socks.
Stop! You can't do that. He does that every week. Don't do that. By the way, what? Here, put it up to the camera up there. So which one would you do? The Dougie Fresh. Heard good things about the Dougie Fresh. So, congratulations. Let us know how it is. All right. Sounds good. By the way, if you received socks in the mail and weren't expecting them, put your bill to Colt McDonald. Anybody else? Something that was stolen? Tyler?
When I lived in St. Louis, somebody stole my mountain bike off my patio. That was devastating to me.
It was probably a good one. Was it a mongoose?
Nishiki was the brand.
Yeah. That's rough. Kenna, what's the weirdest thing that was ever stolen from you?
A bag of Funyuns.
That is weird.
Okay, there's a 9 time out of 10. I stole the Funyuns. Right.
It wasn't you. I haven't had Funyuns since I started working here, actually. I haven't even bought them for my house.
It destroyed you for your whole life, didn't it?
But it was in high school. And I had set my bag of Funyuns on my desk and went to the bathroom, and I came back and they were gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see that.
When you were in
But
high
the
school,
bag
I
was
was
still
already
there.
graduated.
The bag was still there, but my Funyuns
So they
inside
ate
of
the
the
Funyuns?
And left the bag. Well, it's probably a rodent then, right?
That person is a psychopath.
It's a good chance of that.
So
I have an idea of who did it, still to this day.
Does she live
But-
around here?
It was a he.
Oh, does he live around here?
I don't know anymore. I don't keep track of any of my
Well, let's
classmates.
take him to the train station. That's grounds for it.
Oh, boy. What'd you say, Tucker?
So I don't have something weird that's been stolen from me personally, but I have a really weird story from someone that was stalled right next to us at a horse show a year ago, and it was a trainer, so he had a lot of saddles in his tack stall, and so he had 2 brand new saddles, and one of his assistant trainers had 2 brand new saddles, and then he had another saddle that was 20 years old and had his name in a silver plate, like that was just more sentimental. And he's like, they left every new saddle and they stole the one that was that one. It was worth probably $20 and had his name on it.
Wow. That's the stuff that really upsets you. You know? I mean, come on, man.
Have you ever had anything stolen from you?
My wife stole my heart.
Oh, my God.
I gotta go. This is too cheesy in here.
I almost knew that was
you're
coming.
like a week too long on that one.
Yeah. Makeups are worth it, so that's good. It's 7:50. It's time for birthdays.
I pull up my list.
Birthdays and anniversaries. If you guys have any birthdays, anybody you know that has a birthday, they don't have to live here. You can add them into our birthday list. All right, who wants to go first?
I have a ton.
Okay.
Okay, I've got Taylor Dack. She's from Paxton. My good friend Stevie. She unfortunately moved away. Lainey Overton. Dawson Latta Binkelman. Katrine Bergardis. Brantley Morgan. Adeline Kretzinger. And Brody Nordhausen of Juanita.
Okay. Greg Larson sent us a text. Actually, he came by the radio station and told us that his wife's birthday is this weekend. And we're like, yeah, we're going to mess that up.
I totally forgot.
Yeah, he sent us a text this morning at 7:27, and then somehow I remembered it now. But yes, Cindy Larson has a birthday on Saturday, so happy birthday.
I got Mark Bucky has a happy birthday. Phil Corey, Sherry Sugaroo. Also, Alex Yonkers has a birthday. Zoe Budge and Sydney Matson has a birthday.
Do they not have happy birthdays? They just have
Nope,
birthdays?
I'm switching my game up.
Oh, we chastised him a couple weeks ago.
I've actually got 2 that someone just texted me. It is Caden Day and Atlee Nelm's birthday.
Okay. I have Adeline Kretzinger, Lainey Overton, Brantley Morgan, Sherry Sugaroo, Matt Thomas, Phil Corey, Taylor Dack, Aaron Conchwire's got a birthday, Stacy Chitwood, Shelly Wilkinson, and yes, you said Mark Budke.
Chris Bolin has a birthday this weekend, too. That was texted in.
Okay. What about upcoming birthdays from past weekend?
I have Mike Casey has a birthday. Michael Hitt has a happy birthday. Adam Crocker has a happy birthday.
Oh, we're back to the happy birthdays now.
Dalvin Jackson has a happy birthday. Natalie Myers has a birthday on Sunday. And yeah, that's what I got.
Talon Campbell, Joni Knoll.
Joni Knoll has a birthday on Sunday.
Yep. Anthony Thomas, Mike Casey, Mary Doolin, Michael Hitt, Erica Hoyt, and Amy Hazlitt and Cleo Spencer has a birthday this weekend. Whew, that's a big list. How about we make one of the 2 of yours a winner that you had texted into?
Yeah, pick which one you like more.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know either of them, so let's go with Caden Day.
Caden is our birthday winner. What is the prize package coming to Caden's way there?
Well, we got a large pizza from the Rocket Inn in Indianola. Also, a free donut from St. Ertz. And a prize package from Coca-Cola.
All right.
It's my birthday today.
Who?
Sounds good.
Is your
Sounds
birthday?
like a nice prize package. No.
Hey, it's worth calling people's birthdays in. Maybe you have a chance to win that. Pretty big list of celebrity birthdays here today as we run down that list. We'll start off with Rams.
Huh? Rapper.
R-E-M-Z. Levon Ball.
Football player.
He's a football player. Okay. How about Angry Grandma?
I'm going to guess like some kind of YouTube, TikTok.
Yes, it is.
Default answer.
Yep.
Oh, I know him.
Mary the First.
A queen.
Okay, but from where?
England.
Queen
The
of
guy
England.
next to her I know as well.
Queen of England prosecuted the Protestants in her country, which earned her the nickname Bloody Mary. That's where that came from.
So the drink, the Bloody Mary, is probably named after her then.
Jeremy Allen White.
He is an actor, and he is from
Shame.
Yeah, Shameless.
Okay.
I was thinking, I just kept repeating Gallagher in my head.
Frank Gallagher.
Molly Ringwald.
Model.
Yeah.
Breakfast Club. Yes.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
16 Candles.
yeah.
Yeah. Breakfast Club. Pretty in Pink. Those were all hers.
Those are all good movies.
How old do you think that Molly Ringwald is now?
62.
56.
45.
Yeah, 50.
53 years old
Oh,
today.
okay.
John Travolta.
Oh, Grease.
Actor.
Yeah.
Grease.
Grease Latin.
He was much better looking in his younger days.
Oh, we all are.
No, not always. No, that's not true.
Get Shorty, Ladder 49, Wild Hogs, Hairspray, Swordfish, Saturday Night Live, or Saturday Night Fever, Grease, and yeah, so he was in all those. 67 years old today. Dr. Dre.
The D.R.E.
He just performed
Just
at the Super
performed
Bowl.
at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And then you got Matt Dillon, who's 57
Boxer.
years old.
Comedian.
Actor.
Comedian.
Something About Mary was one of the
He's
antagonists.
an actor.
Yes, Something About Mary. He was in Herbie, Fully Loaded. He was in The Outsiders. You, Me, and Dupree. Never saw that one. And he was a
good
film
show. You should-
in 2004 called Crash. So that one was his also. So, and oh yeah, it's Yoko Ono's birthday.
I don't know who that is.
John
She is a
Lennon.
singer.
No,
John
Yes,
Lennon.
she is.
no, she's not.
John Lennon.
Yeah, yes.
She's done a time of singing.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, she did.
She's got
sung
an
a song
album.
with him. Yeah.
You heard the whole Spotify controversy here a few weeks ago. She was threatened if something wasn't done, she was going to put music on Spotify. So that's where that went. Dennis DeYoung from Styx is 75. Sybil Shepherd.
No.
Anybody old enough to remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Know the
Well,
name.
there was the Sybil show, but then before that, Moonlighting.
Moonlighting. Yeah. Was it Paul Reiser that was with her in there?
No, it was Die Hard dude.
Oh, Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis. and Sybil.
72 years old. Vanna White.
Oh,
Vanna
yeah.
White.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Song sung about her.
She still looks like 45 years old, you know. That helps a lot of us when you have a camera that far away, but
Her job got easier.
yeah, she
didn't
used to have to physically turn the letters.
Now she doesn't. She just got to go boop.
Greta Sachi, presumed innocent, 62.
Soccer player.
How about Jillian Michaelis, is 48.
She dancer.
Biggest Loser.
She was a TV personality and fitness.
Yeah, that's
writer.
right.
Oh, that one.
And then you've got Sarah Sutherland, which is also on here. She's 34.
She's a comedian.
Okay. And she was Catherine Mayer on the show that was called Veep. Well, it's almost 8 o'clock Central Time. It's been a fun time here. It was really neat getting to meet Dr. Zeiler here. And it's kind of a weird deal. We want to know who you are. We just don't want to come see you.
No, that's never a good thing usually.
So, but anyway, welcome to the community, and I hope you're enjoying Southwest Nebraska. We really do have a lot to offer here. You're going to miss a lot of it if you're playing overnights, but
No, I'm loving it, and thank you for having me. I greatly appreciate it.
what are some of the things that you do enjoy about the area, other than work?
One of the greatest things about the city I've noticed, and even as soon as I walked into the hospital, is just the overwhelming sense of community that exists everywhere. You've got quite a few things to do, even though it's a smaller community, and there's just a lot of generalized friendliness. In fact, as soon as I moved in, both of my next door neighbors came over bearing gifts.
Was it toilet paper?
Unfortunately, no. I'm in the default.
You can take a roll if you need to.
Because if Texas takes and we giveth, it just feels like that would be right with the universe, right?
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm glad to have you here and wish you the best of time there.
Thank you.
Do you like musicals or play productions?
I actually do. I'm a huge fan of Broadway.
Really? Are you?
And I love
Sweet.
the fact that there's a
Clear-
direct flight to Denver. That's,
Clear your calendar for March.
Here comes
I'll
a
give you more
shameless
official-
plug. Go ahead.
I'll
Do
give
it,
you
Ken.
more- I'll give you more official dates later, but I am the lead role in Little Woman, and in the third week of March, we are hosting performances. So
love it.
I know you were the lead role.
I am the lead role.
Joe? Is it Joe?
Joe is her
Joe?
name, yes.
Joe?
Yeah.
Little Wing?
It'll be really, there's sword fighting, there's death.
Do you have real
there's
swords?
love. Yes, they are working with real swords.
Yes. Oh, boy.
I don't unfortunately get to wield a sword, but
Who's doing your stage combat?
Mark Hardiman.
Yep. He
Yep.
did ours.
Yep.
Mark's the drama director over at the college. And he's a fantastic swordsman. the best
He
I-
really is.
Challenge
We
accepted.
did stage combat as well because I box.
Okay.
And he gave me so many helpful tips. He's a great man. He's
I will.
very talented.
I tell you what. I'll take him on, but I get to pick my own sword.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
I have to make my sword before I can use my sword. But anyway, welcome in. And Troy, I know bringing him in is a big deal for you guys. I know you're always looking for more staff, and employment's always a challenge. You want to put a plea out there if anybody's catching the show from the World Wide Web or anything?
Yeah, pretty much everything's needed. Kind of like when I first got here, you were advertising for everybody else in town that needs so many people. It's a problem across the country, and but so we're doing okay. But definitely anybody that's interested in going into the clinical field, there's money there for us to help you get you your dream.
And maybe get some classes paid for and stuff.
For
Some of your
sure.
schooling
Yeah,
paid for.
Definitely.
That'd be
There's
good.
definitely money there for that. And I know CNAs are a real problem right now in our community, and as you might have seen in the paper. And so very, very easy to get into that role if you want.
Troy, what's the process? Just make a phone call, or do you have employment opportunities on the website?
Yeah, on the web for sure. And then definitely call if you want. But yep, the website is out there.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for being here, you guys. Tyler, running for 38th Legislative District, state of Nebraska. And so you have a special event that's going today, right?
Yes, we have a meet and greet over at Taste of Texas from 11 to 1.
Okay. And if folks would like to learn more about you and where you stand on different issues, it's a way to ask for votes and tell people what you believe. So great opportunity. What's your website also?
It's www.tylercappel4legislature.com.
I would say he's already off to a good start since he's introducing barbecue into his campaign.
Oh, really? He is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's going to be at Taste of Texas.
I'm a
That's
firm
plus.
supporter of barbecue food.
Barbecue food and local businesses. I love it. 8:02, that's Coffee Club for Friday, the 18th of February. From Hometown Family Radio's Coyote Country, happy Weekend Eve.